Welcome to Los Angeles, California, everyone. Hey, I'm Megan O'Leary, and today I'm joined by Max Holloway. Max takes on Ricardo Lamas this Saturday night. All right, Max, you are on an 8-fight win streak. First, talk to me about that. Is it something you pay attention to, or is it something you try to just put in the back of your mind? Because, I mean, 8 fights in a row is kind of incredible.
You know, you gotta kind of put it in the back of your mind. You know, it's the end goal is to be a legend, to be remembered as one of the greatest, and to have a gold belt. You know, and I'm nowhere near the end, and you're only as good as your last fight, and you gotta keep it moving. You know, it's like when you get too happy at staying in one place, then bad stuff starts to happen.
What's training been like for you over these past 6 months? Because every time we see you, you're so improved on every outing.
Fought 8 times in the last 2 years, you know, 4 fights each year. And this fight we trained a little smarter, you know, but stood hard, you know. We preserved my body a lot. You know, my energy levels in this camp been way more higher than any other camp. You see a Max Holloway 2.0, you know, whenever I say 2.0, someone always say, we already saw it. It's like, there's gonna be 2.5, you know. We just keep going up, and it's new Max Holloway. You gotta grow with the sport or you get left behind.
Ricardo Lamas, been around for a long time, tough guy. He's faced all the top of the weight class. When they offered you this fight, what kind of stuck out in your mind that you immediately knew about Ricardo?
You know, I knew he was a wrestler, you know, but he's been striking lately. Like you said, he fought the best of the best. He got to go in there with a guy like Aldo, you know, and he's been a top tier guy for so long, you know, at featherweight.
Dropped him. Lamas gonna finish it right here, right now. Lamas, can he do it? Guillotine. He's got it. He's got it. It is all over. Ricardo Lamas chokes out Dennis Bermudez. Outstanding.
This fight makes sense, and I can't wait to test myself against someone like Ricardo.
Do you feel like this is a good matchup because he likes to strike, but he is a wrestler, so you can kind of do what you like to do, which we know is strike, but then also prove a point that you are working on the wrestling, the grappling, that aspect of every night?
This is the fight right here, you know, that I think it might be my outcoming party, you know, and with his wrestling, you know, I can't wait to test myself, you know, and his striking been getting great, like we said, so I really can't wait to fight him, you know. He was always a guy that I wanted to fight, you know, he's just a guy in the way, and I can't wait to get it done.
There's a lot of really interesting fights at featherweight that just happened. There's some in the future that I know you're going to be paying attention to. This, like you said, could be your coming out party. This potentially has a huge impact on your career, so getting that win on Saturday night, where does it propel you? Where does it move you?
We see too much time in this sport where someone is like, yeah, you know, after this, the title shot boom behind this and that, and I'm gonna do this, and then they get their ass whooped, you know. And I don't wanna stumble, I don't wanna trip over my feet. It's always 1 foot at a time, and after June 4th, you know, we can answer all those questions.
You've got the right mindset for this fight. Clearly, you're running on all cylinders. You've got it figured out. You said Hawaii has some tricks up their sleeves. What does that mean, really?
Spend $49.99, $59.99 on June 4th. Watch me on pay-per-view. I'm third to the last fight, and tune in if you want to see this trick. If you hate me, cool, still tune in to watch me lose, and if you love me, cool, tune in to see me sub someone or KO someone.
Outside the line, shoots right here, goes down again. Again, goes down, he's out. Max Holloway extends his winning streak in emphatic fashion.
You know, I want to get paid. You know, I want to get remembered as one of the greatest, like I said before, and I want a gold strap around my waist.
I love that. UFC 199, he takes on Ricardo Lamas. Max Holloway, Hawaii's finest. Appreciate it, Max.
Thank you.